we just jump to it?
I would like to say hi first and foremost.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
You
was trying
poop.
to like, bam, bam, boom.
Better late than fucking ever. Fuck a
You mean
year.
you're
Welcome to a brand new episode. This is why we can't have a nice podcast. Lower thirds tell us who we are, and um,
like,
you're
introduce
you know,
yourself. Just introduce.
it, 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 I'm I literally said lower thirds say what we are. Show literally, I have to take a break because not here, but I know Dro just recently watched the debate, which I feel sorry for. Um,
We have to talk about something. Bro, just I watched it
yeah.
over.
How about y'all explain first because I got some very definitive words compared to me sounding intelligent, but I'm pretty sure anything I say would sound better than that debate. Actually, no, Joe, you go first because you just watched it. You got a fresher pair of eyes, and I still got bleach in mine. Go on.
Let me tell you something, Skip. Never before in my life have I heard a man just speak pure nonsense. Pure and utter nonsense. This is like saying the Cowboys was going to win with Romo. Like, this was just complete and utter nonsense. This man did not answer about anything he was fucking asked. All he did was interrupt Biden 24/7. What about this thing that has nothing to do with what you're currently talking about? This was literally a whole hour and a half of basically Matt saying this has nothing to do with the fuck we talking about right now. And a
Woo!
motherfucker just still talking. Just still talking. Like,
Oh man.
a lot of people are talking about, like, how Biden was going back and forth with him. That nigga was getting interrupted every time he spoke. That's annoying. That's
Oh,
annoying. It becomes enough. Yeah, he called him a clown because he's a fucking clown. Like,
oh,
nigga's a bozo.
oh. Good.
What?
Those are nice terms. You're calling them lightly. He's worse. And like I said, I want my 1 hour, 35 minutes, and 7 seconds of my life back. I
You ain't getting it back.
And unfortunately, that's not how time works. But it's wishful thought thinking. And I'm like, this is like 10 minutes in, and I'm like, I see where this shit is gonna go. The whole debate. Cause this man is just cutting him off, and he just started like, it's the far left doing this. Blame the far left. I'm like,
Two different wings on the same fucking bird.
this is what we doing? Like, ow, like my head hurts. Why are we doing this? Too early in the morning for this shit.
This motherfucker endorsed white supremacy and Klan members.
And he was literally like,
Stand back and stand
advertising
by.
that shit. He was
Literally his words.
advertising that shit.
Stand by and stand back. Or stand back and stand by. Whatever the
He
fuck
was
this was.
he was marketing that shit. Like he started marketing that shit like like 1/3 like of the like with like 30 minutes of the freaking debate. I'm like, yo, bro, shut up, let him talk. Oh, he said like that's not true. That's not true. My man is having like a Oompa Loompa tantrum.
This motherfucker was just throwing out figures and numbers that I don't even think he even knew what they actually were. Like the only thing he got that was like, oh shit, he kind of threw something at Biden. It was when he talked about what he called black people back in like '94, super predators or some shit, in the
Yeah.
crime bill. Like that was the only thing he had that could have went against Biden. The problem was it wasn't a fucking question for throwing shit against Biden where he could have used that. They
You
weren't
watch
even.
highlights. So you have 15 minutes
Who watched
of time
highlights?
to get back.
Who watched highlights?
Matt,
Who? Oh, that man
Matt,
ain't saying nothing.
like
You
I
see,
said,
he's silent.
you know what makes this worse? This man Trump had the audacity
To
to
exist.
compare COVID to H1N1. COVID-19 to H1N1. Do you remember what H1N1 was? Swine fucking flu.
Oh yeah.
He
Oh
had
yeah.
the audacity to say swine flu was a pandemic.
Here's what
And
got
then
me.
he tried to say, Biden, in your 47 years in the Senate, like, first off, like, you're getting facts about him wrong. Like, he wasn't in the Senate for 47 years. I'm like,
I hope y'all don't expect me to be sober for the rest of this. Like this nigga.
Um, y'all done?
I ain't even close to done.
oh, by the way,
Go.
he said I brought back football.
Yeah, because that's something niggas care about. I don't give a fuck about no sport. Get this pandemic over. We could have been had it over, but nah. This motherfucker had the audacity talking about something. New York's a ghost town. Nigga, them trains is packed every fucking morning. Ain't no damn ghost town. These colonizers at my shop every fucking morning. So I ain't trying to hear that. It's not a ghost town. It's just a bunch of people slowly creeping back out into shit that they consider normal. This is the new normal. This shit should not be considered the new normal. This is not normal. This is shit that could have been prevented. This is shit that could have been defeated. This is shit that could have been passed. But, you know, once we got a hate monger spewing bullshit, all the fucking yuppies and rednecks and this is my country, motherfuckers come out of the waterworks and woodworks just to fucking say whatever he's just to like, you know, echo whatever the fuck he's saying. He could be saying 1+1 is octagon, and these niggas is like, yeah, damn,
Yeah, Trump for president. Get her done. Get her done.
The sad part about this is literally South Park. This is literally South Park. If you remember the debate when Garrison was going against whoever, this was literally that debate. It's South
This
Park predicted
giant
this.
douche
Hold up,
versus turd sandwich.
vote or die, motherfucker. Only thing I remember that's different is that Trump ain't trying to fuck nobody to death.
No, Trump got fucked to death.
That's too good for him. Motherfucker had the audacity. The dude asked him a very, very good question. He was like, yo, so you told this one doctor that he's bugging. He don't know what he's talking about. But then your other doctor said the same shit. And you like, yeah, he got the right idea. So is he bugging or like, is like, which is it? Which is it? You just sitting there looking stupid. Like niggas just smacked him in the face with more Cheeto powder. Like this nigga, yo.
Yo, it's like,
Oh, it's like
they asked them, how are you gonna how are you gonna take care of the issue of healthcare? What was your plan to get rid of Obamacare? And he said, we got the Trump care package, which is gonna make drugs cheaper. And we're gonna get drugs from other countries. Just remember that. He wants to get drugs from China, the one country that we have an issue with, according to him, because of this whole pandemic. He mentioned getting pills from China and Spain. And like do you hit my like I'm not gonna say my guy. My turd sandwich. Do you hear me? Do you hear yourself?
Yeah, because getting pharmaceuticals from overseas definitely just works. You know, it's like creating the next umbrella. We about to have Birkins walking all over the place, bro. About to have hunters, lickers, fucking, fucking leeches, all of that.
I'm
Matt gonna
like,
turn around and there's gonna be a Havelock tyrant. It's gonna be ridiculous.
R.I.P. to Matt when that happens. Just want to put that out ahead of time.
Oh yeah, I'm
Uh,
done.
yeah. You can say something. You can go because my head hurts
You
thinking
only
about.
wasted 15 minutes of your life, bro.
Yeah,
Cups up
yeah.
to you.
You ever like watching that was like sticking my dick in sandpaper. Like
Hold on. I'm gonna let you
that's
finish. I'm gonna let you finish. Did you ever have rice aroni?
that's exactly how the fucking debate
That
went.
was Trump.
That
You ate
was
rice aroni on Friday, and you're only supposed to eat rice aroni on Mondays.
You're
You ate
feeding the
rice.
radical
That's
left.
a
You're
that
feeding
you're
the
not
radical
supposed to eat.
left.
You
You're
eat
feeding the
rice.
radical
You
left.
eat cornbread. Like
You're feeding the radical
that's
left.
basically what he was. That's the equivalent. It made no sense. It had nothing to do with what he was talking about. Just nothing.
that watching that was like excuse me.
And it makes it worse.
It's like I want to say a South Park episode, but a South Park episode is like the Human Centipede is a South Park episode. So much so they actually made it an episode. Watching that debate was like watching kids in elementary school argue.
Oh my goodness.
Have you it's like I want to laugh so bad. But that shit was just
The one smart kid arguing with the class clown who thinks
nah,
being a clown is how you be popular.
It's the two
nah,
pop arguing.
nah. It was the equivalent of how annoyed I was feeling watching Triple H versus The Undertaker. And after the 30th minute of wrestling, Triple H is like, "Why won't you die?" And I'm like, "This match needs to be over like 20 minutes ago. This match is horrible. That debate was horrible. I feel like the moderator at the end of Billy
He needs a
Madison,
Chris Wallace needs a hug, a drink, an eighth to himself. He needs all the love and care right now because what he went through. That
What's
is
that quote?
PTSD.
We're
nah,
all dumber. Everybody in this room is now dumber
was
from
dumber.
hearing.
And it's like, I said it before, and in private, I'll say it now publicly. The person who wins this election is the person who knows how to shut the fuck up first. And that's bad because not that much came out of Biden's mouth that would make a person that's on the fence want to vote for him. That's the problem. And we're not voting for we're not voting for something, and I understand what you're saying, but that's still a problem. We're not voting for policies that really sway others' direction to make it somewhat in balance. We're voting for common sense at this point. And as someone who's in the Democratic Party, I don't get that from Biden. We already know Trump is going to be a fucking buffoon. Like, all right, that's not what I was concerned about. I was more concerned about what Biden had to say. Regardless how many times it got interrupted. One, honestly, if you have a debate and someone else is constantly talking over somebody, you cut the fucking mic. Cut the
Yeah.
mic. Like Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens, cut
Yeah,
his mic. Cut his mic. There we go. Goodbye.
With what's his name wouldn't shut the fuck up about with De Blasio, and he cut his mic.
It's literally it. He basically was talking about the funded police. This idiot decided to say we're going to give them more money.
Like,
he didn't really do or say anything definitively that would make anyone would want to vote for him because people don't trust Biden right now.
Like I said, most of it
This
is
is
that.
it's literally this sorry, but like this whole shit is like it's 2016 but worse. And I didn't as someone who really fucking
Hello.
was good. As someone who really did like I studied the 2016 election. I covered the 2016 election.
Oh no,
I've been
politics.
covering I was covering this
How you
I was
doing?
covering this election. This is literally the equivalent of having a routine pop-up and you're gonna watch this nigga drop it.
Hmm. Do we have?
It's not hard to speak common sense.
A one-armed man could have at least made an attempt at the ball.
It's hard.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
And I'm
That's
mad
not
I
true.
got that reference.
It's hard. It's hard to. It's actually hard to speak common sense.
That's
It actually
Yeah,
is.
bro.
what makes it
Super-
worse?
No,
You know what
it's
makes it
easier
worse?
because it's like Biden didn't even go for the votes that he knows. He didn't. Go for the fuck. Go for your base. If you want to go for the swing votes, understand this motherfucker within the past few months said he wanted to go to war. He said he wanted to go back to war. Really didn't do much about any movement that is really affecting this country, BLM included.
Why would he?
You're
right.
well, right. He's white, but that ain't the point.
The man only cares about himself. He'll fit. The thing is, he'll do something if he feels like it'll get him votes. For example, this, making white supremacy, terrorism.
I'm talking about
Look.
Biden. I'm not talking about Trump.
Oh, Biden. I feel like he lost. I feel like he
Biden
lost before this started.
It's like looking at just his body language and everything. He just looks like he doesn't know what day it is. He really didn't want to be there, and people in the party just like, yo, you can do it. Come on, Biden. Yeah, Obama.
You know what makes it worse? This man
I feel like he tried. I feel like he tried on them little segments where he was deciding he wanted to stare directly into the camera and act like he talking to the viewers at home.
9/11.
You know what? Honestly, I got more out of that than anything else in the election. I mean, the fucking debate.
I got more out of him saying "shut up." I enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. We all enjoyed him telling him to shut up and calling him a clown. Like, come on, that's exactly what it was.
Like when he called his son a crackhead, I was like, yo, Biden about to smoke this nigga.
I mean,
he mentioned about his son in the military.
You gotta remember, son, if we don't vote for Biden, we not black.
Look, honestly, regardless, this is part of the Democrats' fault too, all because they don't believe in socialism. If they would have never again screwed Bernie out of the preliminaries, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
This year because of COVID, and then Bernie got sick around the time he dropped out.
Okay, see, I'm glad you say that, right? So look, everybody has, their polls and everything, and it shows who's at the top. Bernie. Bernie's got them beat like at least 7, I'll say 7-3. Easy. Nothing. Right after that, COVID hits over here. So now they're like, oh, we got to slow down the rallies. Everybody know that's how, people get their heat. People get their energy going. Without the rallies, numbers dwindle. So now, as you see, Bernie started to come down since he can't go nowhere to rally. And then more COVID shit just to smother over Bernie. And then before you know it, Bernie was gone. Just that fast.
Bernie was on top when he backed out. Bernie just couldn't campaign because of his health. That's what made him drop out.
I'm not joking.
That
man be at rallies screaming at the top of his lungs.
That along with the fact of the Democratic Party is not like doing its job as a political party. Like, here's the thing. If you're watching someone from the opposite party fuck up to the point where all you have to do is the complete opposite, why are you making it harder for yourself to win the votes? Even if you wanted to be just as greedy as them, why are you making shit so fucking hard on yourself? It's real fucking Simple. Getting votes in this country, getting people on your side is real fucking simple. But they literally chose the guy who a week before Bernie dropped out had a whole class singing a remix to Backstreet's Back with his name in it. I will never get that image out my head. Shut up. I will never get that image out my fucking head. Because I'm like, y'all really thought that this was like y'all really thought that was a proper idea. And then
Yeah.
Joe
I'm just watching a bad wrestling promo.
and
Let's not go there.
Joe Biden, instead of I don't know who's
I was like,
running.
this gotta be a work. This gotta be a work because it can't be a shoot.
Joe Biden, this entire campaign just looks lost. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Trump is saying there just saying shit to one up him because Trump's a fucking buffoon and everybody in his cabinet is a fucking buffoon.
Because I'm looking like my face is disgusted. He did what?
There was I forgot what state it was. There was this group of kids that was like, "Go Joe Biden."
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Nah, keep
Yeah.
going, Matt. Keep going. Hold on, Drop. Keep
we
going,
don't do
Matt.
that here.
My
We don't
my
do
man,
that.
this sounds like kids
So
about
now
18. I want to hear this.
so
No, it ain't
now
Matt P, so we don't need to listen to it. It's dead.
so
Kill it.
so now you feel me
Baby,
with
baby.
with my face of with my stance of all Biden has to do is speak common fucking sense. Whoever's in his fucking corner right now needs to get snuffed because all they need to speak is common sense. It is
That's
common
not.
sense that you can
But
speak on both sides. No, let me finish that quote. It's
Matt,
common.
Matt,
look,
Matt.
Matt. You know
What
why
is
that?
common sense, Matt? What is common sense?
A fucking superpower.
You're welcome.
You're. It's not
In a
hard.
world full of mortals, common sense is above people.
Nigga, that's like Mortal Kombat 2 Shao Kahn, motherfucker. Common sense will
Like,
fuck you
and
up.
like as someone that knows politics and someone that knows certain shit, it is really, really, really,
Why are you
really,
still making that face?
really fucking simple, bro.
My man looking like
But it's
at the world's longest shit ever taken.
but it's not simple. It's
I
not
uh
it's not that simple. The reason why it's not simple is because Trump
okay.
speaks
'Cause
through.
I'm trying to like lock that image, that whole backstreet shit is back in my head. It took look at this shit.
My man, it sounded like you went through a McDonald's tunnel.
Oh, my bad. Hold on.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh,
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 GG.
I am.
So like me studying, me knowing what like it's like all Biden literally had to do was just make sense and not like but that's on Biden's side for what he did prior to the campaign, prior to the debate, and what happened at the debate.
He made more sense than Trump.
It was like
My 7-week-old nephew can make more sense to Trump right now. That's not saying anything.
But that's his opponent. That's who you got to make more sense than. I mean, he
No,
did that.
let
it's
me ask
Did
that.
he
Well,
do it to a higher
hold on,
degree, though? Is
hold
the
on, hold
real
on,
question.
hold on. How did Trump win his 2016 campaign?
The same way Mr.
swing
Garrison
votes.
fucked half of America.
Uh, technically, legally, legally, he won it by attacking the swing states. He won every swing state. That's what happened.
Look, look.
Fuck
this
2016 right
is
now.
this is Hillary 2.0, but with the lack of common sense.
Time. Hillary's campaign was by far the worst political campaign I've ever seen ran in my entire life. Biden just looks lost. So people are trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Hillary was a train, like a pure, unadulterated train wreck.
He, he could have
That shit
won.
was like me and Dro going the wrong way in fucking Call of Duty the other day.
Look,
He to stop that.
I have no memory of
Had
that.
it else first. You
Look,
need to stop.
the point
You need
is
to stop.
Joe
You
Biden
need to
has
stop.
no way to win this campaign.
Like I
Yeah.
said, Hillary could have won. She'd have put them hot sauce on her vote.
Nope. She couldn't win either. The only person who would
She
have
had
won
hot
is
sauce
Bernie.
in her bag. She carried
That's
all these products. Like,
Yo, whoever's TV's in the background, that's mad loud.
it is. Oh,
I
I
can't
gotta
even
go.
hear what
TV
Cho's
too
saying.
loud.
His audio is cutting in and out, bro. To be honest with you.
Look, the point is that homie Trump's whole campaign was about racism. Fucking immigrants, shit like that. Trump made it okay to speak about the things you hate. So everybody know America is all about the things they hate. So if you have a person making it okay to say these things, people are gonna be like, well, damn, I can relate to this. For example, take Florida. Anybody ever been down to Daytona? You know what it's like down there?
That shit is deep, yo.
Is big racist down there. That's all it is down there. You even got black cops telling you, yo, don't be outside too late. Just cause. That's just how it is down there.
Like white people
Now
down there will kill you, feed you to an alligator, and claim self-defense.
now
This is
that's not
why
the
we. This is why you pull a Bugs Bunny and you just saw Florida off from the rest of the country.
but
Let
that's
that
not the
shit fly somewhere.
that's not the only state that's like that.
I don't know. I
That's
know
just
there's more, but we're gonna
that's
start with Florida.
that's just one of them. Those are the states that Trump he don't even gotta visit them. They automatically gonna vote for him just because he's in that position of power. Just cause. Now Biden's trying to speak more about health insurance and getting the country back on track, fixing the economy, this that. Nobody don't care about that shit. Nobody don't. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not saying that like we don't care or anything like that, but the people who's already under like Trump and everything, they're not gonna care about that shit.
So what you're
They
saying is
don't.
majority votes don't care about that. The votes
Pretty
that matter
much.
don't care about that.
Exactly.
Fun
As you can
fact.
see, the same situation happened to Hillary. Hillary figured, I'm gonna try and stop this person before we get there. No, there's more people who hate than more people who care about others. That's just a known fact. That's just how America's always been.
I
That's
mean, yeah,
just
they all
what it
came from
is.
Europe.
That's
Nah,
just
nah, nah. Let me really break down how bad Hillary's campaign was.
Let's not.
One, you sure? Because
We
no.
she don't
We
belong in
d-
this conversation right now.
we don't. Yeah, Draw's right. We really don't need to. We
okay,
don't.
with
She
Biden's
pulled.
camp,
Hillary pulled the avatar. She got all them black votes, lost, and where did she go? Gone.
What you talking about? She
Anything,
pulled the Cora, got chopped off from all the presidents.
nigga. She disappeared.
gone.
she literally admitted to
Pulled the
pandering
Cora
on the
with no
Breakfast
redemption
Club.
arc. Next,
Anyway,
Look,
the
man.
problem I have is one, as someone who is moderating the debate, you cut Trump's fucking mic.
oh yeah, he did a piss
And let
poor
Biden.
job at that. He did a piss poor
You
job at
cut
that.
his mic. You cut his mic or tell people to remove him. That's it.
Why
You
would you
have
cut
that
his
power.
mic? Why would you cut his mic? You want to know why his mic didn't get cut?
Ratings.
Because that's what they wanted.
Exactly.
And the worst part is some of the stuff that Trump was doing. It was baiting, bite it, and it was like the dumb fish, like getting yanked into the bait. That's what
Look,
the like.
I
He's
don't
like,
feel
look.
like Biden wants to be there. That's my problem. I don't feel like Biden wants to be there. I don't think he wants to be the nominee. I don't think he wants to be president.
Hmm.
I still
And that's
rather
the
have him
thing I
as
really.
president over Trump though.
Honestly,
So
I mean,
honestly,
of course, but like my absentee ballot came in. I'm mailing that bitch in when it's time. But I don't
well,
think Biden
you
wants to be
mailing it in.
president.
Let's hope it get there.
yeah, because
Yeah.
already one like one postal worker already started filling in those absentee ballots, and he ain't get fucking federal time, which is like,
look. I don't
You
even
can't
expect
get
Biden to
federal
even
time
come
for
close to
doing your
winning.
job. Nah, but here's the thing. I think Biden's gonna win off the simple strength of what I feel like he's not gonna win because of people voting for the better person. You know what
Well,
He's
happens
not
when
gonna
Trump
win it
gets
at all.
time?
Trump is
You
looking like the better
time.
person, unfortunately.
No, he's not.
He's not looking like
No, he
the better
doesn't.
person.
No, he doesn't.
Not even
People,
close.
I feel
But
like
undecided
something
voters are
might
the
happen.
dumbest percentage of voters.
I think
Yeah.
here's the thing. I think something's going to happen in Biden's favor. And on top of that, as soon as Trump loses,
He's going to jail. Got to meet
not
Fleece Johnson. Got to get that
Trump,
booty hole pulled apart.
No, you're not.
Donald Trump is not facing jail time. He will not face a day of jail time. Everybody else is. So something's going to happen because they can't rally up the troops
That
in time in
man,
order for them. It is going to be a complete shitstorm. Now, mind you, Biden did say some stupid ass shit that, like, he said some dumb ass shit. I will. That's a fact. But Biden can't possibly fuck up the country for his first 2 years of presidency. You know why? Because Biden really doesn't have enough room for error to really fuck up. So, given how,
That's where you're wrong.
wait, Tom, I ain't speaking probability on what people can actually do. I'm speaking on how pussified the Democratic Party is at times. They will. I feel like when Biden wins and Pelosi is gone and everybody else is gone, they're gonna pander to the people in a way that we have never seen before. Like back in the day when, I think I told this story before. When George Bush was initially president, he gave some of the best tax cuts in the history of mankind. Right? People got more money based off these said tax cuts. You know what happened? What he wanted to do? Trump decided, not Trump, Bush decided he wants that money back.
Don't remind us that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, put it this way. People got more money, made it more easier to get credit cards. That's how our debt got worse, basically. So it's like, hey, now we need to make tax cuts so we can get that money back that we lost. No, you fucking doofus. You gave all this money and made it easier to access credit. And guess what? We're in debt now. We look stupid. That's what's probably going to happen. I do feel like our economic standpoint is going to go really good and then go real shit for the next 4 years. Then on top of that, I really think, honestly, two things. One, our current economic system needs to crash and burn, not just with capitalism, but with
in general.
Yeah, like the essence of relying on the stock market and the current way of trade within international sales and domestic sales is abysmal, and our workforce and employment rate is abysmal, and that's something that needs to drastically change, and that will, due to the internet and shit like OnlyFans, entrepreneurship will drastically go on the rise, and taxes will have to forge its way to accommodate people that are being entrepreneurs compared to people that are working 9 to 5s. That will happen within the next, I want to say, 5 to 10 years.
Oh, it makes sense.
Yeah, but then it's going to be a lot quieter, which is going to make it hard for people to really side that Biden's doing anything wrong. Basically,
Yeah.
a lot of people that are racist and a lot of people that are prejudiced are going to go back into their hole, feel like they can't say anything and not say anything. But then I fear something worse might happen. And mind you, we're already in the shit when it comes to race relations.
Man,
Yeah.
I feel like whoever wins, we screwed anyway.
Yeah.
we've been screwed
It's
before
like how,
we even got elected, but you know.
but it's like how fucked we're gonna be is the answer.
Biden
Well,
says you don't
76.
vote for him, you're not. Biden says if you don't vote for him, you're not black. Who thought that was?
Yo, don't talk about the avatar Joe Biden. You're gonna
I'm
come up
Miller.
to
This is another episode of Nobody Talks Like That.
you.
That's exactly what the fuck that was.
My man gonna come up to you. You not voting for me. You not black. He gonna put your thumb. He gonna energy bend your. He gonna energy bend your melanin off your skin.
That's
Fool.
nice.
Don't talk about Avatar Biden.
Watching that debate was like watching.
That was
Watching that debate was like watching one of those old white snuff films.
I'm
Like,
telling you,
ah oh
like when
it
Two
was
Girls
like
One Cup
watching
came out, and it was like
stop
they just start.
stop
it was
stop.
like
That's
watching the bad WWE promos. It was
That's
like watching a WWE talk show, or when they have those little fake debates about why they think they're gonna win the ladder match on Friday or some dumb shit. It's just it's boring.
anytime.
It's bad. Somebody talks logic, somebody talks nonsense, then somebody talks like our truth. Like this is just what happens. The only
uh,
thing is, our truth is actually entertaining. Trump is not.
yeah. And Joe
Trump
Biden looked like a
Trump
lost
ran for president, we
cause.
probably elect his ass.
All I'm missing was this 8 foot guy to give a dancing gimmick to, and it literally would have been an episode of Raw.
What you talking about? The fucking moderator was the dancing gimmick. Because he wasn't doing nothing serious.
My man was like,
Funk
"Oh
his own
man,
circle.
why am I doing
And
this? But it's entertaining. But I can't do
not
this."
It's
people did
such
not
good shit.
people did not take from the debate what they needed to take from the debate.
Oh
All
no,
they took,
like,
all
Was a
they
smoke
took
break and a
was a
depression nap.
smoke break, a depression nap, and memes. Just mad memes. And regardless of what side you're on, that's fucking horrible. And you
Man,
can't
nigga, we
expect
meme
me.
everything.
That's a
Nah,
fact.
nah, nah, nah,
Like,
nah, nah, nah. Memeing
everything.
everything is one thing. Memeing everything is one thing. People can't discuss what real policies neither of them said because neither Hardy Biden barely got a word off. Then Biden fumbled. Trump was just rambling for 90 fucking minutes.
Trump didn't address shit.
making
Sounds normal.
making up numbers. Like my man was like making up money as like a number wizard. Like, bro, $10 trillion we're gonna put towards the economy. Like,
Ah, ah,
explain.
10,000.
Uh, uh, please explain how that's gonna work.
The thing is, Trump has been lying for so long that people believe it.
I know it's like it's bad. Like,
That's
it's like
actually the perfect way to explain it. Trump has been lying for so long, people just believe that he might be telling the truth this time. That's the perfect way to explain it. And
Stuff
then
to
with
like
Biden's just like, you're not worse than Trump, but you're a
you're
fucking
not.
idiot.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
the
like,
margin in which you are better is kind of small. It's not large enough.
I just need.
and it's worse because it makes it worse. 'Cause he picked like the wrong black VP to pander his campaign. I'm like, uh,
Fine. I don't. I'm not going to get to that. Do I think? I think she's actually perfect for his little push. You know why? Because if they would have got anyone with actual, like, real backbone in that fucking campaign, it would have been a shit show. Because she would have had to be, or whoever was there, with actual like real backbone to really push the country forward. That isn't Miss Harris, which I think she might be able to do a good job. Maybe
it's like maybe but it's like
it's going to be a real shitstorm, and you'd rather have someone with hate on them that you can give a redemption story to
I
than
agree.
someone
I see
who's
where you come
actually.
from, but it's just like
It's
if
like
like
if
you're gonna
if Bernie
pander.
would have grabbed AOC, if Bernie would have grabbed AOC, it would this election literally would have been over already.
Oh yeah, I agree. Because like
Me personally, I
you
think
would have you would have the whole LGBT community votes right there. Because the AOC is like pro that when it
But
comes to like the whole.
but the thing is, nobody wants what Bernie's selling. That's
Oh no,
literally what it is.
nobody wants that. Of course, there's like it's too good to be true, and it's like
what common sense and peace and what was
No,
it that what was that shit that what was
socialism.
no what was that shit that fucking Ultron said? Peace in our time.
Yeah. No,
Like
no, nigga,
Jesus
he don't
Christ,
want
it's
that
not
shit.
hard. It's not
Peace in our
hard.
time. Who decided that?
Like it's not.
peace. Wait a minute, you want peace?
Who decided that?
I mean, niggas just don't want that, bro.
And I'm
People
like,
say they want it, but niggas don't want it.
like,
It's just like that's how I feel. That's how I feel about the debate. That's how I feel about this election. Watching the next one is going to be a train wreck, and I'm
Talk about
probably
this
going to be
shit.
intoxicated when I watch it. Like, yeah, that's what I feel. And it's like as I laughed at it, and then I'm just like,
This is your
I'm
life.
not,
fucked.
I'm not mentally prepared for the next two.
That's what I was literally like.
I'm not ready for that.
And we're a little over a month away from this election.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's the
And
paper. We're gonna be watching that, and then Bernie Sanders gonna come out with a steel chair.
I would much rather have that. You know what? Jim Ross, Joe Rogan, and Umar Johnson needs to be the next moderators.
No, don't you? Nah. Umar Johnson lost that. My man made a whole OnlyFans account. He's a dub. Nah.
I, I beg your pardon.
What's
I
wrong with
beg
having
your pardon.
OnlyFans?
You want
Oh.
Umar Johnson having an OnlyFans, bro?
He has an OnlyFans. It's not Umar Johnson no more. It's Umar
So what's his
Fatunde.
content? What's his content?
I'm not looking that shit up.
Because OnlyFans ain't just for lewds and porn, my nigga. So
I know.
What's his content? So that
The same shit he's posting on Twitter. Time. It's basically I want.
Give me your grip money. That's
shit.
it.
It's Hotep. Give me money so I can make my school and do nothing to provide for any real sense of the community that I'm trying to fight for. Because I am Umar Johnson and I will
nice.
start cursing you out. Exactly.
It's not Umar Johnson no more.
But because he got an OnlyFans doesn't make him a dub. He's a dub because he's a bozo. Next.
Too. But it's like it's not Umar Johnson no more. It's Umar Fatunde.
I don't give a fuck if he's Seth Rogen. I don't care.
Yeah,
He's irrelevant. He's a dub. Bozo. Next.
Yeah, like God, get out of here. Like, and people be falling for that bozo shit. Like, I'm like,
Look, man. As far as it seems, both of them are shitty candidates. Regardless of who wins, what happens, the situations don't get no better. None of them.
Unfortunately.
Watching that campaign was like watching. It's like being stuck in a chair and having to watch Seed of Chucky for 40 hours.
Look, man. It just doesn't matter.
Remember last year when the only thing we had to worry about was
confused with Kung Pao.
I just don't know where this fucking place is gonna be going, man.
Hell, next.
In other news, speaking about politics, as of the 28th of September, the Senate, at least the Democratic side, has proposed a amended version of basically the hero plan, the Hero Act, which is what gave us the $600, the stimulus checks, and shit like that.
I'm sorry. Keep going now.
They proposed that in court Monday, and they're in the process of reviewing it for today. And knowing Trump wants to pander right now, we might actually get that reviewed and approved by Friday, or if not next week. They're trying to figure out a way to include essential workers, which makes no fucking sense because they should have been included in the first fucking place.
These motherfuckers need to be getting hazard pay.
They do.
No, I agree.
I wholeheartedly agree with that. But no, Dro, we're speaking common sense. We're speaking common sense.
That's a superpower. No one has.
Well, I'm the one who told you that.
We're speaking common sense here. But what needs to happen, what might happen, is that basically among the second wave or the, I believe, 6 months, everybody will be receiving pay to cover certain assets of their livelihood for a while. And before a while, I already said 6 months, but
You know what's ironic, and I feel like how Biden could have literally won. It's real asinine. All he had to do is just sit there and be like, "Yo, Orange kind of sus."
yeah.
Like I'm not even joking. I feel like that alone would have just won him everything.
Just saying that the best comment. I'm being completely serious. Y'all might think I'm making this up, but if y'all seen the debate, y'all probably seen it. Nigga said the Grinch is real. I've seen him.
Yo. Oh my goodness.
I did too. His name is Jim Carrey.
My man's like these are the niggas that's gonna represent the like. It's
Yo,
just
like I said, when he confronted Trump about what he said about one of his sons that was a veteran in Iraq, and then he called his other son, a crackhead. Yo, I was like, yo, Biden's gonna smoke this nigga. I was hoping that would have happened.
no, that wasn't gonna happen.
I was like, fuck. I know, but I was like, yo, because like Biden got heated when he started talking about his kids. Like Biden was like, excuse me, nigga?
My thing is this, right? How the
And
fuck
allowed
you
it.
talking about families when you talking about fucking your daughter, bro?
Yeah.
That's not even a topic for debate. Like, you don't get to talk about families.
Man, he's best friends with someone who killed himself.
So,
you know.
as I've been saying for a good minute, right? Next.
All right. In other news, wrestling's been entertaining.
Yeah.
Wait. Define entertaining. I need you to break that word down.
So you ever seen
Sami
somebody
Zayn-
get that
wait, time out.
Totoro beaten from that Yu Yu Hakusho game in real life?
Okay.
Oh no.
That was the Roman Reigns match.
No, like why they had to do that? It was like one sided. My man was beating the dog shit out of him. I'm like, yo, this is not fair.
For me, I didn't think there would be a squash match more entertaining than Cena getting suplex 16 times. That topped it for me.
Yo,
My man.
It was like Kerchak fighting young Tarzan, Disney Tarzan. That was unfair. My man
should have just. Your man said you should have just took the money, get your paycheck, boy. Now you got to deal with this. This is the ass whooping I was telling you about. Look at you. Should have just took the money.
You know what's crazy? Before we even go any further, can we give a round of applause to Paul Heyman?
Yes.
Paul Heyman turned Roman Reigns from being hated to literally the figure of the WWE right now. As much as like
as a promo, I'm like,
that man has mic skills. Paul Heyman literally sent that nigga back to school. That's how real it was. It
so
said,
you know
"Come to me."
what's great about that? Like, Paul Heyman does deserve all the praise and accolades. You know who's not getting any of that really does deserve it? It's two people, actually.
Who?
MVP and Asuka.
No, MVP is fire. MVP is definitely fire right now.
That man came back for 2 fucking matches. And the best thing running consecutive weeks. Roman kind of stomped that in the hole at Clash of Champions Gold Rush, but we ain't going to talk about that yet. Asuka been doing her thing too with the shit stories she been giving.
Yo.
Goodness.
It made sense because I was watching this Zelina Vega match. That match was horrible. None against Zelina Vega. It just wasn't good.
The finish was
either one of
sloppy.
them.
The finish was sloppy. That's what it was.
Yeah, it just didn't. None against yeah.
Look, I'm gonna say it like this:
Asuka coming out when Bayley issued the challenge was one of the fun. I did not laugh that hard in a long while because I'm like, yo, she not coming back out. I'm dead. I'm fucking deceased. And you just see her acting like nothing happened.
Clap.
But before I really get into the whole women's title situation, Sami Zayn is probably the best thing on Raw right now. Because
still the hurt business. Still the hurt business.
Okay.
Look,
best singles person in best singles. When I mean to tell you, this man Sami Zayn,
Yeah, they kind of
when
ruined Keith
he
Lee.
when he
Yeah,
handcuffed
like
when he hand when Sami Zayn handcuffed Jeff Hardy by his fucking earlobe gauges.
oh no!
I
I legit
cried.
thought Jeff was going to pick the fucking ladder up and still swanton with the ladder off some shit.
That'd have been
I
crazy.
cried. I loved how the chemistry between all three wrestlers was phenomenal. The whole
Well, look who was in the
Jeff,
match.
the whole Jeff AJ wasn't handcuffed together, and then they magically got handcuffed together.
You mean him and
It
Sammy?
was him and Sammy, and Jeff Hardy's presence, Swanton, like that. It was everything you would want in a match between those three. The build up was fucking immaculate because there's
I
nothing
wish that wasn't on the pre-show, right?
like come on. That could
Bailey
have
ass should have been
easily
on the pre-show.
yo man. Bailey should have been on the actual show. Let the Vega match be on the pre-show. That would have made more sense to me.
You know what was real surprising during that entire pay-per-view? I didn't expect Street Profits versus Andrade and Garza to be as good as it was.
Mm-hmm.
They had Garza and Andrade work on the same page, and they were beating the piss out of Montez Ford. Like on
Yo.
they was ODing on him. But why the finish happened the way it was is because when Andrew Garza hit the freaking Spanish fly off the top rope, he fucked up his leg.
Nah.
So the ref watched the finish, and then the commentators called it out to try to give them like a way back in when Garza heals back up.
That makes sense. Now I know. That makes sense because I was like, yo, that was a good fucking match. And then I'm like, what the fuck? And then now that you told me that.
Ford got the best frog splash in all of WWE. Like, his shit better than RVD. Like, you can't change.
Nah,
You gotta see it.
that shit was clean. He was
My
hitting them
nigga.
shits clean.
Yo,
My nigga, RVD shit was godlike. And then you gotta mention the distance.
You're not watching.
I'm watching it, but you gotta take everything in a collective. You gotta mention the distance that RVD traveled, the impact, everything.
Not really. That nigga was high as a kite.
And that's what made it better.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did. He was high as hell, going from the ring, one side of the ring to the other, high as a fucking kite.
My man pulls up with a solo cup and jumps higher than Eden, nigga. I don't care.
I fucks with it.
He want the
Oh man.
nigga.
Because I didn't watch Raw, but I'm like, I'm about to actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna actually watch Raw because I just been reading like some of the stuff on Bleacher.
Raw ain't even the show to watch. Raw's not even the show to watch. It's SmackDown. The only thing Raw had that was good was the fact that Randy Orton came out and then he dipped and act like he was leaving. No, he didn't come out. He was in backstage. He act like he left. My man's came back on some Splinter Cell shit. Went in the area where Big Show.
Put on the
glass. Christian bum ass that should have never came back with his one more match ass. And Michaels was playing card games like they the APA and shit. My man hit the light, said Bravo 6, going dark. And was just holding the fucking sticks. Holding the sticks from Modern Warfare on hardcore mode. And this shipment, all these niggas just respawn. Twat, 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 twat. Just killed all of them. It was like, damn, son. Drew kind of sus. I'm out.
Like literally, he literally walked in, put in the goggles, turned off the lights. Off screen ass whoopings, nigga.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody looked like they got hit with the Raging Demon. It was just disgusting. That was like the best part about it. But SmackDown is the show to watch right now. Why? Here's why. The fucking tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
No, you're right. I will give you that. Roman Reigns is the best thing in WWE right now.
It's
That
like he
man
took
was a
the
whole
shit talking of
story.
Lesnar and turned it up to 11. And I
I
didn't know that
mean,
was
you
possible
know what
because
it
Lesnar
is.
talked some massive shit in the
No,
ring.
no, 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 no. You know what it is? I feel like Lesnar wasn't the one for too much talking. But
But
the thing is,
When Lesnar did his shit talking, it was always impactful. My
half and
man
half.
said one thing in the ring and the shit became a slogan.
That's
Suplex
because
City, bitch.
that's
T-shirt.
because the nigga don't talk
He,
too much. He don't really say much. So when the nigga do say
but that's the
something,
thing. When he starts
that's
shit talking,
like,
it's marketable. But
yeah.
Roman took that same energy, but gave it to 11 and repeated giving it. And it was
Wait,
nothing
you
he
gotta
said in
remember.
that ring that
No,
wasn't a banger. He was
Paul
like,
Heyman
oh, you better
took that
address him
shit,
because if I got to do it, he ain't
repackaged
going
it.
to like it.
Paul Heyman
Oh,
had to
God.
repackage it for Roman Reigns, and then let Roman do what he can with it. Because remember, I don't know if anybody remember that promo with fucking John Cena and Roman
Oh
Reigns.
my goodness.
No, we remember it. We also
We
Yeah,
remember stuff for
remember
the
that.
succotash, son. But now
yeah,
it's like Roman's getting to actually speak.
but
He's
that's the
not
point.
getting scripts.
Yeah,
He's
but
getting
that's
to
the.
speak.
No, you're right, but I'm pretty sure Heyman had something to do with that, bro.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
know
sure
Oh
he had something to do with it.
yeah.
But like,
he needs
no, it
to.
had. If you ever watched any of like the biopics or anything like the Shield's final run when Dean Ambrose was talking Moxley now, they used to give them such dumb shit to do. That's why he left.
Yeah,
Like
I don't blame him.
you see what Mox is doing in AEW. He want to do that shit in WWE.
He's doing goat shit. I'm like, this
Mox out here just be putting niggas to sleep. Like that's what he do.
night night, boop, night night. Like,
That's it. But now Roman got the keys. That
you got now,
man
Mr.
said
Roman's
Reigns.
the head of
You
the no. Roman's
that
the head
man
of the
said
table.
he hit him with the spear and it was like oh now you ready to count? Well I'm not. He about to get more of this ass whooping. You gonna call
son.
me the chief?
It's
Let me,
like
yo,
I'm
I,
looking at the clips,
let me
and I'm like,
address you again, my nigga.
dead. He's already
He did.
dead.
He said yo.
Oh.
He was like yo I beat his ass like this all the time. Don't make me address you again.
Yo,
Yo,
this is
that
like
shit
childhood.
talking. And yo, shout out to cause
Yo, Jay
Jay,
looked. I'm not gonna lie.
yo,
And getting his ass beat like that, he looked wild strong. Cause not once did he give
Hard.
up. He looked
It got
wild
hot.
strong. But he also looked wild sleep.
My man was like,
Back to the Usos in a box.
my man's like, damn, what did I sign up for?
My
Damn,
man,
I'm
my man, my man,
getting, I'm
my
getting
man
hit
wants to
like
give Von Drago work.
like I'm looking goofy. Why did I sign up for this? Why didn't I just take the money and leave? Bozo man, yeah, that's me. That's what he's getting like.
Said, you see these cameras? This is all mine. You can't be the tribal chief if you can't stay on the island.
your man grabbed him, told him, look at the fucking camera. Look at the fucking camera. You see? Look at the fucking camera. Say, like basically he's like, call me daddy, nigga. Look at the fucking camera.
They was playing Say Uncle, and son was just not saying uncle. So he was like, I'm gonna just keep beating your ass till you say uncle.
It was like
Like,
Melvin. It was like Melvin versus Jody. Yo, I'm getting tired of this. Yo, you messing with
why.
a nigga.
That's right. Call for your mama. That's right. Call for your mama.
Talk to your
If we
mom.
was,
I'm
if we
like,
was back if
oh,
we
this
was
is
back to the shoe, I make
It got so like it's crazy because he did get his little bit of offense and he was looking like he might have did it, but we all know he wasn't gonna win. Roman punched that nigga in the dick and it was over from there on out. It was 2 spears and ground and pound, and that's it. And then his brother, I ain't really know why Jimmy was injured, like what his real injury was. I just knew he wasn't on TV. Then to see my man's come hobbling down in a hop sprint to the ring, talking about, yo, I'm gonna throw this in, Oots. I'm gonna throw this in. So like, nah, don't do it. Don't do. Oh, you want?
you just yo.
nigga threw the title. Nigga threw the towel and said, nigga, I didn't win yet. Say it, nigga. Say it for I'll beat your ass too.
Like,
My man said,
What?
that man
What's
came.
wrong with you?
Oh.
That's family. You got it, man. You the chief. That's what you want. They said, give me his leg. Give me his leg.
Jay is like, there's like, yo, Roman was like deep.
You know what? You know what's real funny?
Have your own island.
Heyman was on the outside, like Heyman was on the outside, like you're the tribal chief. He was like, nigga, I know that. I want him to say it. I don't care if you say it.
Nigga said, "This what you want, man? This what you
Nigga
want?"
said,
you the tribal
nigga
chief.
said-
Nigga said, "That's nice, but I'm not beating your ass. I'm beating that nigga's ass." Nigga said, "So
Exactly. Like,
I'm gonna need him to cough them words up." Well, he can't talk. Then I'm gonna have to just keep beating on this nigga. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
This shit was
that
the
shit was
Robin,
like watching that.
This was like the Robin Slade ass whooping in Teen Titans. You saved me. I'm not done with you yet.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm like, my man's like, my man Roman was like, yo, give me your island. But you have an island. I'm a Joe Island, nigga.
Nah, funny.
Give me your island.
And he's like, yo, listen, I've been doing this. I've been on the stage longer than you. And then this nigga hit him with a chop. Because like, really, nigga? A chop? A chop, nigga? The fuck is wrong with you?
Nigga
And I'm
said,
like,
how dare you have offense? Who told you press square? Who told you press square?
Man, my man was like, oh man, this little nigga got heart. You know what? I'm gonna whip his ass, pull out a belt until I'm beating him.
He gave him beating Thanos, gave the Hulk in Infinity War.
Yo, my man said,
Yo, tell Hulk I was just playing.
Nah. You gotta go a little worse than that.
So you mean that off-screen ass whooping Thor was catching from Hyperion?
Nope. You gotta go. You gotta go in fucking Endgame when Thanos was beating horse shit out of fucking Thor, and the fucking the nigga on the floor just get stomped the fuck out and all sorts of shit. And then the brother finally comes like, yo, stop beating on that nigga. He's still stomping that nigga out.
Like, brother, stop, nigga, stop.
Yo, but then he beat him up. And then he dropped a deuce on him. Like, he really dropped a deuce on him. And I was just sitting there like, damn. What did he do to make that nigga that mad?
watching that ass whooping was just like, I feel like it went.
Advised.
I feel like that it dragged on maybe 2 to 5 minutes, a bit too long. Like 2 to 5 minutes. That's it.
Nah, man.
That was very, very fucking entertaining. I really like what they're doing with Roman.
He was like, he's already dead. Stop. Like poor Jimmy's us watching. It's like, please stop. Why can't it's wrong?
But
does anybody know where?
Yes. Is he? Yes. Nah.
Yes.
Wait till SmackDown come around, nigga.
My man got spiked.
Offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
That was shit. Olivia Benson with the chair. Olivia Benson with the chair.
My God, it's stapler! My God, it's stapler!
Roman Reigns like early season the stapler beating his ass. Yo, tell me
fuck that.
Yo,
Roman Reigns look like Adam BC from Oz, my nigga.
No. Stop.
Just straight up wanting smoke.
So you're trying to say he can get stabbed up in the last episode?
Don't even get me started on that, bro.
I don't think I've seen, like, watching it as it aired was generally unsettling because, like, it literally made you look at that and be like, yo, is this even still a match? Like, is he really just beating his ass for the sake of beating his ass? Because Jay sold everything real good. Like real fucking good. This shit went from looking like a wrestling match after that spare to just a straight playground beatdown. Like,
was not
like it,
fair.
it was like you was playing the Warriors and you fucked up and made a wrong turn when you running from the baseball Furies. Straight bats. Like, like my God. D- yo, cleats and bats, nigga. That's it.
Look,
It was
man.
literally watching that shit was like watching this nigga get jumped. The fight back, nigga.
Fight back.
Nah, it was the fucking Family Guy shit. You should have taken the shot, and it was just 6 Romans, nigga. Should
Look,
have taken the shot.
one thing I can say is, at least that nigga had got a big match like that. Like
Yeah.
they're definitely probably the best tag team of this generation, but like at least he got to do something different,
Aside from the New Day, yeah.
Yeah, aside from the New Day.
I think it's leading up to a bigger angle. Either the brothers is going to feud or they all going to come together and like just make like a Samoan Nation of domination or some type of shit. Or maybe because a lot of people are speculating this is that somehow it's going to lead up to him beating John Cena and then for whatever fucking reason. And then it's also going to culminate at like a WrestleMania with him taking on The Rock and beating The Rock.
That'd be sus. I don't want to see fucking Roman versus The Rock. I don't care about that shit.
Yeah,
I don't want to see Roman versus The Rock.
It's about that whole bloodline. That's basically what
yeah.
this is about. So that's why they're trying. That's the payoff from it. And I mean, it'll be to me. What I don't think will happen, but will be hilarious, is if that goes all the way down there and The Rock just whips his ass, bro.
But the thing is, regardless,
like, and it don't even be for the belt. Like The Rock takes it, whips his ass, and they'll be like, "All right, now I'm retired. I'm cheap."
Yeah, but that's ass if The Rock beats him. Like he would literally just shut Roman down.
Yeah. Because like you're literally having such a good build up with Roman, you can't just have The Rock beat Roman.
Yeah.
And you can't just have Roman beat The Rock.
They did it to Cena.
That's Cena. Cena would take an L for anybody.
Cena can take an L for everybody, but Cena could bounce back.
Yes, because he's Cena.
Yeah. I don't know if you could really do that with Roman and still get the same effect.
You probably can.
As much
but my thing is this, right? For the ass whooping he gave Jay, I better not see nobody fuck up Roman for a long while.
Nah, like.
Well, even when we started out with fucking McIntyre, that man was kicking out of F5s at the count of 1, bro.
Yeah, that was godlike.
And now he's like getting damn near falls off of shit that ain't even an RKO.
You gotta remember, they gotta. That's how they're trying to build him up, though.
Consistency. I need some consistency.
They're trying to build him. That's how they're building him up.
The same way when with Jinder Mahal, where they build him up and then like, whoop.
No, it wasn't even that they ain't build him up properly. Niggas just didn't want to get behind Jinder. Jinder was doing some good shit. They didn't want to get behind him because he used to be a jobber. It was like, there's no way this nigga taking steroids and shit. My man's literally like put in the work.
That's what I'm saying. Like he was putting in work with just like
as fuck. Jafar walking to the ring with his 2 cronies, Iago 1 and 2. That shit was the most entertaining shit I've seen in a while. Had Great Khali bring his old lumbering ass out of retirement to chop Randy Orton in the head. Hilarious.
Chop,
mad. They was mad that Jinder was the champion. Jinder had that belt. McIntyre had the belt, and they threw Slater away. So if Slater comes back, he next.
Hell.
I can see that, but
Slater was never a bad wrestler. They just always made him enhancement talent. Same with Zack Ryder. Same with Kurt Hawkins. These wrestlers were actually good, but just because Vince didn't have no picture for them, they were jobbers.
Like same thing with Damian Sandow. Sandow.
No. He left and became garbage. Like I'm sorry. He left and his career did not take off. He was way better in WWE as the intellectual savior and Damian Mizdow. He was good there. Once he left, I can't say the same.
But it's just like that's the thing, because like when he was there, like he knew how to like work with other people, like, especially bigger dudes. And it was like
he had to be Miz's stunt double.
Yeah. It was like just to like see him like off like that.
How do you get that over in a joke gimmick? And then, mind you, he also was over when he was teaming with Curtis Axel, when they was being the meta powers. Being Macho Mandow and Axelmania. They were wow over. But I forget some scandal where Hogan popped up and they just killed that tag team. Like, them niggas had heat. Like, they was good. They was entertaining to watch.
I'm like, I was like, damn.
I feel like
honestly, the way it's looking is they leave Drew on Raw, let him do what they doing, with him and everything. With Roman, I don't want to see Roman lose to no random nobody. Like if he loses to any bozo, his momentum is gone. Like he needs to hold that belt for as long as possible.
I need him to lose to somebody with the fucking renown as like Tommaso Ciampa or somebody. Like somebody really unhinged. Somebody that's just real fucking nuts.
The Hurricane.
Get out.
Jimmy Wang Yang.
So funny enough, I watched the video and apparently like Jimmy Wang Yang truly was one of the best cruiserweights. So Joe's been on something for a long while here. He's been on something for a long while here. So like I knew of him, but like Jimmy Wang Yang, he was a fucking cruiserweight.
The fucking greatest gimmick, Korean redneck, and that man knew how to wrestle. Y'all thought I was saying this for like trolling shit? Yes. But I knew what I was saying. People used to like, I used to do this in the wrestling group. Best cruiserweight, Jimmy Wang Yang. Tell me I'm wrong. Why are you trolling?
His match against Hurricane Helms, Gregory Helms at the time, was great. He was actually the one who actually took the belt off him. Never even knew he held gold in WWE, but he did.
Jimmy Wang Yang, I
can't even be mad at that.
You know what I just
greatness, and then he got F5'd into oblivion.
You know what I just realized? That on SmackDown, there's really nobody of Roman's caliber on that show. I don't see him losing the belt to nobody.
It's unfair for like how they made that.
All they got is Bray right now. All they got is Bray. They was trying to build Big E up to be it but he's injured. Like all of New Day is injured, and that's just wild to me.
And this dude was just a placeholder. Braun Strowman.
Yeah, he was never meant to have the belt, but I was happy he at least got a title run. Like,
And it's like
after he got duffed out by Lesnar, that shit was quiet for him for a while.
I mean, I don't blame him because that was just expected. He was expected to lose that belt. It sucks, but the thing is,
Roman was supposed to have that belt, but I don't know if Roman would have won at WrestleMania. Would we have gotten the Roman we got now?
No. It's good that Roman didn't even go into that match.
Like that man left and came back with pearly fucking whites. My son went and robbed Chip Skylark of his toothpaste and just came back with like just gleam vision. Nigga, just ding. My man was just eating Orbit all day. Like that nigga teeth white as fuck. That nigga teeth so white it come with oppression.
It's not even just that. You can tell that he did like some real self-care. Like he's in like the best shape that we've ever seen him on the show. He's big as fuck. Like I'm not even gonna lie, he's huge. Like he's legit huge.
That's why Vince had an orgasm because he wrestled shirtless. Nigga said he's doing what? He's losing to what? Ah! Man had the Randy Marsh in the basement going on.
Ah! Did you hear that count go to 3? You're back out.
I didn't hear no bell.
Nobody did until that nigga threw that towel in.
Nah, I ain't going down this road no more.
that was like a UFC beating if the ref was scared to stop the match.
Poor Randy Orton.
He be alright.
The man got the whole double clip. Man got like the whole. Hey, help me!
I'm just happy that my boy is doing good.
Yeah. I was like, finally they did something right with him. Cause it was like annoying. It seemed to just be like the silent. I'ma just pick you up, pick things up, and put them down. I was like,
I mean, but look who it took Paul Heyman to get involved with that. WWE would
Unfortunately,
they would
it
have
was
never
good.
been able to utilize Roman like that. It would have been
Because
impossible.
it was a good thing, but it's like once again, like Paul Heyman has to save like your next face of your freaking
Yeah, like
company.
there
It's
was a
annoying.
there was an interview
It's
with
like
Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman was like, they kicked me off the show, I come back. They kick me off, they come back. He was like, with that, all it proves is that this company cannot last without me.
they need him. Like there's no WWE if there's no Paul Heyman. Literally just
Gatorade.
First and foremost, Vince McMahon is lucky Paul Heyman even come back to business the way he fucked him over with ECW. The way he fucked him over with ECW. They took ECW, made it a WWE show, and had WWE niggas show up to beat up ECW niggas and go over them. Fucking Christian had the ECW championship. Christian. Nigga, what?
What's wrong with Christian?
He sucked. The fuck you mean? That
you,
nigga
you mean
trash.
Gangrel's
Fucking
fucking like
Like,
Gangrel.
no. The
Remember,
only promotion the Christian deserved to be over was fucking Impact Wrestling, where he added Cage to his name, because nobody was watching it anyway. He was terrible. Him getting RKO by Randy Orton off the top rope to lose the World Heavyweight Championship was the best thing to happen to his career. Because once he split with Edge, it was all downhill from there. And then he called himself using the spear for Edge's sake. That was the worst spear ever done. And Edge had some pretty bad spears back then.
Edge's spears were horrible back then. We're not even gonna front. They were just downright horrible.
man was looking like Test trying to like run after somebody.
Listen,
Test
we
had
ain't
like
gonna
the
talk about
best
that.
footwork.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. That man dead. We ain't doing it. That man got cucked out of his woman and out of his position by Triple H. We not doing it.
Unfortunate.
You act like something bad happened to him.
My man's, he could have been Triple H.
You think so?
Yeah.
And then he was dating Stephanie McMahon. For real. And then
Like,
Triple
he was
H came
old
and pulled
that.
a mat. He turned Tess into a half block.
Whoa. You better stop. Cause you say have like
Genesis all over again.
you better stop. Cause you say have like name 3 times in this podcast, nigga gonna pop behind Matt, be like, "What's up?"
This ain't Candy, man. Shut up.
And then Vaughn going to show up to him like, ha ha ha, Matt, you're gonna die.
They come up like all in the web.
Matthew, that's not even funny, Matthew. Cut it out.
That's gonna be the last thing you hear before you die is Vaughn laughing. You told me to never laugh again, Matt. And then Matlock gonna close on you, nigga.
Like back to the pearly gates. Here it is.
If the last thing I hear
Is my name on the list?
is the
God can
last
say, no, you're going to hell. What's my punishment? You're going to get Suplex City by Havelock with Vaughn laughing in the background for eternity.
That sounds
Your
like fun.
wish is granted. I'm gonna get that Twisted Metal 3 treatment. I am Calypso, and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal.
I'm gonna need y'all to stop wishing death on me.
No
We
one's
ain't
doing
wishing
that.
on you. That man just appeared in the windows of that Wendy's.
It
chose you. We ain't wished on you. This shit chose you.
Surprise, Matthew.
Shut the fuck up.
Son, that nigga pulled a Michael Myers and popped up in that window staring at me.
Man said, "Oh, you son of a bitch! Where have you been?"
Son, I can't even think about Michael Myers no more without laughing at that one part. He threw Shorty out the window, looked, and she was gone. All I see is Quan. You don't like that shit, do you?
Surprise, Matthew.
I'm mad. It blurs out your thumb.
Or they're gonna be like,
See, that's
damn.
the first finger right there. That thumb. You gotta cut that out. You gotta censor that. It's not good to be in the U.S. showing your thumbs, man. See, there you go.
Suck a dick, all of you. I hate all of you. Profusely.
That Juggernaut hated you too.
Matthew, that's pretty mean, man.
Yeah.
Nigga sound like a Hyundai from like 1990 trying to start up today. You don't get your Mitsubishi sounding ass the fuck up out of here. Fucking milk fucking car.
Look, man.
Man. Yo, just think about it. Vaughn is the Paul Heyman to have Lesnar.
That's not that frightening when there's a Havelock range walking around.
Okay. Look, man.
Y'all niggas done?
He about to be the Mash Fest chief, nigga.
Are we done, nigga?
This is my Mash Fest. Get off my island, nigga.
My dance floor.
Hey, Matt. Hey, man. You want to see my Gundam set?
Man, I'm not gonna. I call this island Genesis. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
All right, come on now. Let's get it together.
Y'all
Yeah,
niggas
okay.
assholes. Oh my fucking god.
Matt about to let me go 4 for 25 the next time we ever play Smite together. I see it now.
Oh man, my lemon water froze.
Nah, Matt gonna be in battle zone and use a little pea shooter. Matt gonna be trying to shoot with the pea shooter in the next session, y'all join.
Hey y'all,
Look,
news from the top. So somebody in Trump aid caught COVID and these niggas is quarantining now.
let's go.
Not my problem.
Marco.
Sound like a him problem.
In my opinion, that sounds like a win-win situation there.
Oh man, this coffee I'm drinking is actually really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, you know what's really. No, what else is really good? That no matter who's the president, we're gonna die.
Like COVID.
You know who should have been president?
Well done. Mission complete, comrade.
No, we are the president. We state
communism, comrade.
Look, we are United States.
And they go ask for a care package. You gonna get ammo.
He can get the wrong ammo at the wrong time. Okay, good luck.
Look, man. All I know is that the world is fucked. Either way, the world is fucked.
And let's see how the final season goes.
I mean, what's gonna pop up now? Like what? Aliens?
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah,
It could be worse.
Tried to raid Area 51, so maybe.
Remember last year when that was the only thing we had to think about?
I'm upset they did not do it. I was like, y'all gonna really do this? I had hope for y'all, and y'all just running around in front of it. Weak.
I mean, what did you expect?
Hot shit. Y'all talking all that hot shit. I was like, man, this is entertainment. I want to see this go down. Nope. Y'all lied.
Oh. Well, I got something to talk about. Something else that was pretty funny to me.
What's up?
Oh yeah.
Word?
These niggas put Minecraft in Smash.
And it's time for me to go to sleep.
Man, yo, niggas are tight. Yo, why is Steve in the game? And my man got like the moves. I'm like, yo, is this like vintage Link? Like, why'd he do this? Like, why did yo? They made a whole. I'm like, yo, y'all tight. It's bad enough. Like everyone got started getting canceled in that community, and y'all get garbage added as a character.
No character that got added so far has been anybody really wanted.
Because no, the thing is,
nobody
they're
really
just
wanted
trolling.
Min Min, but Min Min's type broken, and then you got fucking Steve. Why?
And
They're
Alex.
trolling.
Like, watch. Yo, my coworker said it best, and this shit is funny to me. Y'all gonna see them try to call like Dante like twice, and it's gonna just roll over, and Nero's gonna pick up the phone.
Oh no!
Not even.
Go and smash.
Not even that. They're gonna be calling Dante. You just gonna hear Dante in the back like, "Where's the goddamn phone?" Everyone's like, "Oh shit, Dante! It's Dante!" And you're gonna see Beautiful Joe pick up the phone. Niggas,
you
like, what?
I'll be hyped. What are you talking
Nah,
about?
niggas would be hyped if
Over
Beautiful
Dante?
Joe.
Nah.
Yes.
No.
Nah.
I'm
Nah,
not.
niggas would be hyped. Niggas might be equally hyped.
I'm not a DMC
Niggas might
fan.
be
I
equally
fucks with Beautiful Joe.
Beautiful Joe. That whole game, that whole series was great. That was a gem that no one appreciated. Like that whole gameplay was great.
Could you imagine his final smash? Son hit you with the slow, then hit you with some fucking mock speed,
and then pose.
Six cannon.
And pose. The beautiful pose. Nah, that would be great.
He got a whole moveset, bro. Like they could really put him in the game.
Oh yeah, they could make him. They could take like a small bit of Captain Falcon, and put like a bit of like Fox, and it's a wrap.
Do that. He got enough to make a decent moveset off of just shit he does in his games and in Red Hot Rumble.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's true.
But it's just.
And they can add Alistair as a fucking assist trophy.
Oh, now but like I said, I think to be honest, even though like I said, Travis Touch-Up is going to be a DLC because they plan on putting all of the other No More Heroes on ported to the Switch. Like they gonna do all of that.
Nice.
That's going to be done, even though they're not confirming it. That's going to be done.
You know what'll have me rolling? Whoa! If they put
Mad World, I'm laughing. If they put Homie from Mad World.
Also from the top, apparently they just passed the coronavirus bill.
And what bill is that?
What is that supposed to do?
Like a second stimulus or some shit.
That's the thing I was explaining earlier, the Hero Act.
Oh, that's what they. Oh, went through.
Wait, did it go to the Senate or did it get passed? There's a difference.
There's a difference, yeah. That's a definitely big difference. Because it get passed doesn't mean it's going to be official. Because it got to go through a whole nother vote.
The bill will likely not get through the Republican Hell Senate and become law. Woo!
Nigga said the Republican Hell Senate.
Oh man, like let's see how that goes.
I don't know. I just don't believe anything niggas be saying nowadays.
Yeah, it's like gotta see it till
You know how I'll believe there's another stimulus coming when the stimulus hits my fucking bank account.
Yep.
You right.
You right about that.
Like, oh man, another stimulus. Thanks. Still not voting for you.
Yeah, like.
Honestly, that's what it's all about. That niggas just want votes.
Oh, you got me there. You almost got me there, but a little too short. A little too short. Reach again.
January?
Oh my goodness. Since we're on gaming, how y'all feel about Bethesda being bought by Microsoft?
I don't care. Next.
No, I'll explain.
Before Daquan goes into his anti-Xbox seminar,
It's
Um,
not. Oh my fucking god! It's not an Xbox Day. Why do
No,
people keep
they fought.
saying that?
here's what I
It-
think. Is it? Do I think fucking Elder Scrolls 8 um is going to be an Xbox exclusive? No, Microsoft's
No.
not that smart. Do I think it's a good move to have some type of exclusivity for that? Yes. Do I think Zenny Max is worth $7 billion fucking dollars? Hell fucking no. But they did it because they got the money to do so.
They got the fuck you money. Here, fuck you, guys.
What I think Microsoft should do is be grimy,
Subway bread.
have everything be exclusive, but make sure the games are good. Give them the funding to make the games good and whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
What I think Microsoft is going to do is the same thing they're doing with Minecraft.
They can do a whole bunch of bonehead shit like, come on, Microsoft. You ain't learned from Rare Games? From where? Like,
Is,
we ain't-
Alright.
Well,
All
it's
right.
not. Well, Rare is not Microsoft's fault. The majority of the they literally got bought out, and then Rare was like, "Great, you gave thanks for this extra money you gave us. Yeah, we out. We all gonna leave and join our own separate
here's
companies."
what I
So the
don't-
Rare that they bought wasn't the Rare that gave us the classic games that we loved.
So
The last
that's
game
what I get, right? Yo, why are they doing all this shit for exclusives if they making mad shit crossplay?
Oh wait, no, please just look, listen.
it's like,
I'm gonna explain the many dumb things of why this is dumb. Number one, like Matt said, them niggas is not worth no 7 point whatever billion. That's just retarded. Even if you have the money to do that, at that point you're throwing money away. They cannot make back $7.5 billion. Do you know how long it took for? Put it like
Grand
this:
Theft Auto.
who? Do y'all know that GTA 5 is the best-selling game right now? Y'all know that,
all
right?
time. No, all time.
Yes. Because
Which
for the
is weird
simple
because that
fact,
game is terrible.
no, it's been remade on pretty much every single console, and it sells. That's the point.
You mean
so-
Resident Evil 4?
Even more times than that.
Yeah.
So the issue with that is now it took about like a couple years for them to get them kind of numbers to be like, we made that kind of money with fucking with this game. Like 10 years. You mean to tell me y'all expect fucking these niggas to make that in what, 5? That's impossible. You can't make that kind of money back. So at this point, what's worse is I can understand you want exclusive games. I get that. But even regardless of what happened to Red, you have to look at that. You really have to look at that because they had a bunch of things and just put it on the shelf and did nothing with it. Regardless if it was just a money thing. The main worst thing, the super worst thing about that, people don't know this. Do you know that Microsoft is working with Obsidian Games?
Microsoft owns Obsidian.
Exactly. That's even worse.
It's literally like, guess what? The same sons of bitches you left, now you gotta work together. Why? Why even do that?
Stupidity.
Why even
Now-
do that? Do I
now,
think
Look,
that
there's more.
the
There's more.
at the
okay.
time it came out, it felt like a big move. But when you read more into it, I see where Daquan comes from.
Nah, it's
Look,
still a big
look.
move. It's still big dick plays, but go on.
Let me finish. There's more to it. Now, let's be real. What has Bethesda done this in the past years
Skyrim,
besides
Fallout.
And they got Tamro, which is like
Fallout,
good. Tamro,
that?
like
Okay, let's.
Tamro,
Elder
which
Scrolls,
is really good.
Elder
Let-
Scrolls Blades.
I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Fuck you,
Skyrim.
speak about that again.
Listen, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Skyrim gets remade on every console. So mentioning Skyrim is worthless. That means nothing. Mentioning the only
But
games.
you just brought that up on terms of Grand
Listen,
Theft Auto.
listen, because that game makes bread over 10 years. You think
Yeah,
Skyrim
people
has
buying
made that
shark.
bread?
People still buying shark cards on that shit.
You think
People's-
Skyrim made that kind of bread yet? Be honest. Be
No.
honest. Exactly.
No.
Nope.
So look now look at it from a different picture, right? Now the best thing they got going right now, the only thing they got going is Doom. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna have to rush out another title of Doom because they don't have a choice. Because Doom needs to come out right now. They need something to keep going. Fallout 76 is garbage. We're not even gonna sit here and make it seem like it's anything but that.
We're not going to talk about that. That's a whole
That's just
dub.
a. I can't even lie. That's just hilarious to play, cause it's trash. I can't even lie. That's just fun as
Now
hell, cause it's trash.
now to
So
make
it's
matters
it's
worse,
Battlefield.
It's Anthem.
No, you mean it's Battlefield
no, it's Anthem.
with that
It's Anthem.
firestorm.
Shut up. Firestorm.
Now to make matters worse, right?
Get off.
Go on,
To make matters worse, it's like you look at it like this, right? Yeah, we wanted exclusive games, but what are you going to make exclusive? Like Show said, you're not going to make Elder Scrolls exclusive. That's stupid. You would literally be cutting the legs of that game on purpose. Not to mention, even if you make something exclusive, most likely it goes to PC anyway. So this is not an Xbox move. This is a Microsoft move. This is a PC move more than anything. More than anything. And I mean more than anything. Because on PC, now they get access to all of these games way quicker now because they're going to be released through Microsoft. Because Microsoft was already doing exclusive shit. They was the ones who even started it. And I feel like people forget that shit a lot. Like Microsoft been
Unless
Microsoft
the
been,
next Fable game do really good at post to drop, we got to see what happens at this point.
I mean, Mike, look, the thing
Like I
is,
said, is
as
that,
as
that's
much as
where
I
yeah.
want this to be a good move, it's like, what do you expect? Put it like this, Matt. Since you have an Xbox, what do you expect from this move?
Yeah, Mr.
Okay.
Fox.
Okay. Here's what I think, honestly. Within the next 3 to 5 years, I don't expect Microsoft to do anything in the first, I want to say, year and a half to 2 years of this console generation.
Okay.
Not really. They already figured what exclusives are really they're going to push.
Mm-hmm.
And that's nothing for Bethesda. If Microsoft is smart, you just give them the money, let them do them, and even though you're gonna have games come out for both Xbox and PC, hold off on making your shit for PC. That's how Grand Theft Auto worked. Red Dead Redemption, other games that, well, I'm not gonna say the Sony exclusives because that's different. But there are games that were supposed to come out on PC that get delayed because they want to push the console market. Microsoft with Bethesda literally has a powerhouse on how they control their market with both PC and Xbox. Now, if Microsoft is smart, they'll purchase Steam, they'll purchase the Epic Store, they'll really double down on that to make Xbox your go-to.
Fair enough.
Make the Xbox,
Yeah,
make the Xbox Series X literally be a $600 gaming PC. That would
No,
work.
that makes
That would work.
sense.
that
That
would
makes
be
perfect.
the best thing.
But what Microsoft's probably gonna do, year and a half, nothing's gonna happen. They're gonna push them to try to get Elder Scrolls out, and Elder Scrolls might be bad because Elder Scrolls is their next game, followed by the space game.
The
Out of
worst
work.
thing.
Push
So
on the space game to be exclusive. Bethesda's coming out with another RPG that's in space.
that sounds like Outer Worlds, like a whole nother Outer Worlds. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
Nah,
Or, like I said, yeah.
they're trying to make it more like No Man's Sky and Mass Effect.
I mean, no, what you say makes sense. The
Which
issue,
Mass Effect are we talking about?
Mass Effect
yeah.
1 and 2.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
it's like,
okay.
okay.
And I do think here's what I think Bethesda needs to do. I feel like it's the same thing Blizzard needs to do. They need to take a step back and worry about the games that they know they can make good.
But it's not even that now. They're going to be pressed for time. Like, put it like this. Put it like this. See how Cyberpunk is doing? Remember all the good things people was saying?
Yo, hold on one second. My headphones cut off. Let me get my other headphones.
Like Cyberpunk going through literally like the same situation.
Like I said, the thing about Cyberpunk, I have a feeling that they're gonna be overdoing stuff, and they're gonna have one fuck up that they miss, and it's gonna be noticeable. That is my fear of Cyberpunk.
I mean, Cyberpunk, they already doing dumb shit. So
yeah, I was saying. Oh no, I was reading up on some stuff. Like that's what I was like. The thing that they're being overreacting with this game, and they try to make a perfect game on day one, which is impossible, especially now with this gaming age, because like they always have updates for games and stuff, which you update and fix those bugs. That's the thing. Like Cyberpunk is going to be one of those games that's going to not meet up to the expectations because they're overdoing it with the small details, and they're going to miss something. That's the reason why. That's my reason why I'm still stick with Ghost of Tsushima being Game of the Year.
I mean, it is.
I said this 2 years ago. Just remember that. I said this when this game first dropped.
Yeah,
Yo!
if y'all can read backwards.
Oh my goodness. I already...
That's terrible.
But like the thing about that is like Ghost of Tsushima hands down is probably gonna be Game of the Year. There's no game out better than it.
Probably Final Fantasy VII. I think Final Fantasy VII might take that.
Nah.
As much as I want to agree with you, I can understand the hype behind Final Fantasy VII and the fact that they delivered on that. They overtaking. You don't think it did?
No, listen, let me explain. Remember what happened with Kingdom Hearts 3? How everybody was happy to play Kingdom Hearts 3?
That is not Kingdom Hearts 3, that is 2.9.
Just listen. Look how fast FF7 died out.
It really didn't, though.
It did.
That shit was pretty consistent. That shit was pretty consistent.
Up until when?
That shit lasted a good, I want to say, month and a half, which is rare.
That's short.
For a single player only game mode? No, it's not. You be looking.
Listen, Ghost of Tsushima just is about to drop a new multiplayer update. They're still going. For free. They're still going.
But that's them giving an update to the game. After the game, when the game came out,
hype.
How many
that's
people?
Still hype around it.
I get that. I understand what you're saying, but the point is, I understand what you're saying in terms of the longevity game. I get that.
Not
in terms of Final
we
Fantasy
only got
7.
1/3 of FF7.
Wait, on terms of when it comes to FF7, content, the hype around it, what the game was, and what the game delivered on, and the options that come after the game were worth it.
We're not disagreeing with that.
And I think, and I'm saying that made it what I feel like personally would be Game of the Year. And do I think FF7 is a better game than Ghost of Tsushima? No. But do I think FF7 did enough to secure Game of the Year at the Game Awards? Yes.
No, I said no, not disagree. Like I said, I'm sticking to what I said last year. That Ghost is going to get Game of the Year. Because the only issue that people had with Ghost was just the camera. Because the camera is real, like, stupid sometimes. But other than that, there was really no complaints about the game.
Yeah, once, that game is fucking immaculate.
I said, the only issue people had was the camera angle.
I don't know what Naughty Dog was doing releasing Last of Us 2, but
What Naughty Dog should have did with that, they should have made that game more focused on Abby.
no.
Make like I said, like, think about it, because like
Yeah,
the
like
way they done
you have
this,
more time with Abby than you do with Ellie.
that's what I was saying. Make the game focus more on Abby.
That's what I'm saying. You play more with Abby than you do Ellie.
That's what I'm saying. Make the game Abby only, like make that like Abby story. And then you can,
Oh, okay.
that's what I'm saying. Because like, and like I said, the way they did the game, because I was watching the gameplay, like how they offed off Joe in the beginning, what they could have done would have made sense. Play different scenarios from everyone else, build up those characters, have them plan out all this, and that would have been like a meeting point and how why Joe got off the way he did.
Yeah.
Because like,
Okay. Here's what I think what they should have done with Last of Us 2. You start the game off with Abby. Start the game off with Abby. Have her look for the person that killed her family. Have it be Joel. Have you kill Joel. Thus, you have more of the sympathetic feelings towards Abby instead of you're doing this dumbass back and forth. You kill Joel and then
y'all talking about, and I ain't even played that game yet.
Huh?
I said I just realized what the fuck y'all talking about, and I ain't even played this game yet.
like I said, no, like that made sense. Like I said, they could have done that in a different scenario. They could have did a scenario for Joe, how they Joe and El.
I don't think. I just. It wasn't. It's a decent story, just executed really horribly. Really horribly.
It catered to too many people. It was doing a lot of pandering of that game.
No. It's not. No, it's not the pandering at all. Like I don't care about the pandering. The story is just
What the fuck?
convoluted. Like you don't know who you want to care for, and then intelligent characters make dumbass decisions.
And like the character, and like a lot of characters got killed off with like no explanations, like why I killed this character off. Like,
Nah, characters getting killed off is fine. It's just that the way they told, like, it's the way they told the story.
Why this character got killed off? Like, it could have been like,
I was being
yeah.
quiet because I wanted to build up exactly what I wanted to say. And I'm gonna say it like this: The Last of Us 2 is a shitty game. I'm sorry. I'm not being rude, and I'm not saying that because of just how the game is. The narrative of the game is terrible, completely terrible. They literally took Joel and deleted his whole character from the first one and made a whole new Joel. No one can tell me otherwise.
No. I agree, cause like I was watching the videos. I didn't finish the gameplay videos.
You don't
Cause
need to do that.
I'm thinking about getting the first one and then
The
watch
first one's
finish.
fine.
Yeah, like I
The
said,
first one's
I played the first one.
If you played the first one and you know who Joel is as a character, the second one is only going to anger you, nothing more. I'm telling you the truth right now. Everything about Joel as a character is not in the second one at all. They
Like I
took
said, that's
all of it out.
That's my issue with Naughty Dog games. They make a good story, bad game mechanics, or good game mechanics, stupid story. That's my issue with Naughty Dog in general. That's the reason why I stand that with like the Uncharted series. 3 is the best one, and
Like
4
this,
had like that's annoying. I'm like, cause
this
I
is
played all the
why.
and I'm like, what is this cliche bullshit? And I see they was trying to do like the little movie video games, and I'm like, I see where it's going with it. It's like 4 games with the same cliches. And it's like, I
Like
can't do that.
I understand they was trying to push Ellie as her own character, and I have no issue with that. At some point, you know, she's gonna grow up, she needs to be her own character. The way it was executed, horrible.
Yeah,
It wasn't even thought of. Joel died in like practically the beginning of the move, the beginning of the game. Like, are you
like,
kidding me?
he's literally the catalyst. It's like Joe dies, the game actually begins. That's
like
how
I
it
said,
felt.
like I said,
Hmm.
I didn't mind that they killing off Joe. Like from what I've watched, like I said, from what I've read about Ellie and everything else, I didn't mind that because like Ellie was not really a great written character in the first one, but her character did get better, and as the story went on.
Okay. Let me say something, and I'm probably gonna. I done said this numerous times on this podcast, and my stance on the Last of Us series as a whole doesn't change. Last of Us 1 was mediocre as fuck. Like, it's not. It's a technical marvel, the voice acting, and the performances are really good. The the story the story for one is just as basic as the story for two. And the point of that story is very easy to hook people in, which I get, and I understand why people consider it a fucking masterpiece. But with The Last of Us 2, it's literally too many spices of how you want to tell the simple story of revenge.
It was like emergency.
And yeah, so and it's like put it to like in this way. If you start the game, like I said, if you start the game with Abby, build up her character first, then kill Joe.
Yep.
Or at least understand that Joe did wrong and she is gunning for Joe because Joe fucked them over. The problem with what they did with Joe was they made Joe practically fucking senile and idiotic.
They just made him stupid. Have you played the first one?
And
Joel
his
didn't
brother,
trust us. He didn't
Let me
trust
know when
us.
you're done talking about that, because again, I have not played the game.
Like I said, it goes back to me how I feel about these games outside the Crash Bandicoot
series. I'm muted right now.
It's like
to stop.
Like I said, this is my thing with Naughty Dog Gaming.
To stop. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry to cut you off. You want us to stop?
Drop.
Do you want us to stop?
I said, give me some type of visual cue when you're done, because I had y'all muted.
Oh.
Okay. Like I said, that's my only. Like I said, as you stated, that's like my gist with Naughty Dog Gaming. They'll make good. Like I said, they'll make good gameplay mechanics. Just shitty story.
Nah, their game, yo. I fucking hate Last of Us gameplay, son.
Like I said, I'm gonna say they never give you both. Sometimes it's either one or the other, and it's like outside the Crash Bandicoot games, it's like okay, like don't give us a good gameplay, but you had like the Uncharted series gameplay gotten better. I do give them that. It's just and like it's like you got that, but it's like your stories are kind of like shitty. Like the first one makes sense. The second one is like I got the gist of it, but it's like really like this is what we doing. The third one I think was like I said, the third one I think is the best game that they made when it came to story and game mechanics. Even though 4 had a really great story for a Naughty Dog game.
Nah, Naughty Dog usually has good stories, and this is why everyone felt a type of way about The Last of Us 2.
It's either one or the other when it comes to the game outside of Crash. If they do a good story, mechanics, the gameplay mechanics is like meh. And when they make a better gameplay mechanic, the story is meh sometimes. And it's like stop tipping over. It's like stop tipping over.
Like I said, I just don't like the fact that they just ruin characters. And that's been the case in like all Naughty Dog games. I don't understand. Joe goes from a guy who's overprotective, doesn't trust anybody, doesn't like talking to people, doesn't give a shit about what people's going through. You go to the second part. Hey Joe, come on over with us. We're gonna go do this. Okay, people I've never met before. What? Like I'm sitting, I'm watching my friend play, and I'm like, whoa. I was like, wait, did Joel just agree to go with him, even though he don't know them? He was like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. I see what's going on. Yeah.
Mind you, all that happened on a fucking whim.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to kill Joel, that's fine. I have no issue with that. But Joel didn't even go out dying like Joel. That's the crazy part. How do you kill... Oh, my God. That shit was so bad, man.
It was like, I think they killed them off, like I said, as Matt stated, they should, like, if they was going to do that, go into Abby and build up her reason, her hate for Joe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Go to, like, Ellie and build up Ellie, which get to that point, and then continue the game with Ellie out for vengeance. The game could have been a little longer.
My
But
man, Ellie even being there to see Joel die and then getting released, stupidity. That makes
Yeah.
no point. I see if Joel died protecting her.
Yo, come on.
Y'all, it's been real. It's about to hit midnight. Your boy got to be up at 5 a.m. So,
Oh, you got to go to work, bro?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry,
the
man.
grind never stops.
Yeah.
Feel you, bro.
So,
Y'all,
that being said,
tomorrow's Friday. Anybody doing anything?
Nope.
I'm actually meeting up for a friend of mine's birthday party. We're going for a Korean barbecue. I got an
Matt?
interview like 5. Then I'm
I
doing
got
that.
an apartment to go view.
I ain't doing shit but trying to toss my dick. That's probably it.
What?
Oh, I'm like big single. Power
I mean,
Ultra Light Skin.
I know that, but it just came out a little weird. That's all.
About the light
Listen, I
single.
don't even care.
I don't even care.
I'll catch y'all next time. We out of here.
Stay black, my brother.
Stop. All right, be safe.
Yo,
Bye,
make sure.
Yeah.
Yo,
Let me hit
phone
you
got
with
a
the.
hole in it? Motherfucker.
Wow.
I'm mad. Nigga sitting here eating a whole bowl of fucking Raisin Bran Crunch and this shit's leaking.
People sleep on the Razor Brand Crunch. Be like that shit is popping.
Nah. But
Oh,
like
I
honestly.
got the vanilla one.
That shit's popping.
Ooh.
That shit's
I know.
crap.
I know. I just had to put my girl onto it.
That
Now,
shit fire.
now she
Nah.
want to be like Raisin Bran good.
Niggas be hating on Raisin Bran till you add shit.
Nah, people don't realize. All right, you feel constipated. Who has your back? Razor Brand.
Exactly. Nah.
Yeah.
But here's my
Like,
problem. With back to the Last of Us story. There's no real foundation. And that's because people think there was such a good foundation in the first game, but the foundation of the first game was so predictable and simple. This guy's daughter died. Now you got to take a whole little girl across the fucking country. Of course he's gonna gain a fucking bond with her. Of course, you realize that's what's gonna happen. I don't understand how people didn't get that from jump. And it's like, oh, I didn't expect that to happen. How? His
Flea
daughter,
Dog.
his daughter died. She's literally doing shit that helps him resemble his daughter. That bond is gonna happen, and the game was gonna end one or two ways anyway. The latter happened.
You a regular lap dance.
I just all the way fucking that. The Last of Us Part 1 story was so good because it was next to impossible to fuck up. With revenge stories, it's very easy to fuck up, and they fucked up. Ghost of Tsushima, on the other hand, that shit is like, if like you, it's like going to McDonald's, seeing the Big Mac in the ad, and your Big Mac looks like the Big Mac in the ad, and it tastes like what you expect a Big Mac to taste like, and it's delicious goodness.
I put it in the freezer, remember?
Like perfect burger. It's like if a Big Mac tasted like a Five Guys burger. That's how good. That's how good.
Buckaroo. Slow down, Buckaroo. You're
Yeah,
doing a big slow down, Buckaroo. Don't do that. Don't make that comparison. Slow down, Buckaroo. Don't do that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, don't do that.
You just said
Don't do that.
a whole bunch of deception. Pretty much, you
said don't do that. You sound like something right now. Like, don't do that. That was some Starscream shit. Like,
yeah, we definitely know what Matt's favorite color is in Among Us.
Sus. His favorite color is sus.
But,
like I said, I'm still sticking with Ghost of Tsushima that I stated.
Oh hell yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is fucking crack.
Game of the year. I'm sticking with that.
The thing is, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about that game? Like, I'm playing this game and I'm just You ever played a game and it feels good? That's
Yeah.
how I felt about Ghost of Tsushima. Like I'm playing it and I'm like, yo, it's little things you notice. It's like, damn, they put mad detail into this game. Like
Yeah. Like
it's
the
storm.
game's fucking immaculate. Like I said, I didn't get my game yet because I'm trying to get the collector's edition. Like I said, I never usually buy stuff like that when it comes to games, but I'm like, I want that collector's edition. I like what you get with it. They put it like a nice little stuff array of stuff together for it for your buck, and I'm like, this game really, really
Matt,
hope they.
if you want to play it, I got it. You could download it.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you. Well, the last time I tried to download something, like I'm not. Here's the thing. You're not. I'm not your home console. So if you're online, it kicks me off and I can't play the game.
What? That's sus.
It's not. Yeah, I need your. I need my PS4 to be the home console for yours.
Oh.
That's why I told you. Like the same way why your P4 is technically my home console.
So are
That's
you
why that
sharing? Are you sharing with anybody else? Because you can do
no,
that
just
if you
you.
want. Oh, so then go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. It's not a problem. I thought you was
Cause
doing
now my
sharing with
boy gave
somebody else. But go
now my
ahead,
boy
bro.
now my boy Platinum Ghost and just gave it to me like, yo, here you go.
My,
And I'm like, word,
like,
say what?
bro, that game is different. Like seeing
Yes,
the
mother.
visuals.
Wow.
What
Get
happened?
out! Get this nigga off the ship. Nigga mad late.
Wow. Sus at
Get
yo.
this nigga
Listen,
off
with
the
you
nigga
being
off the ship. You
Sus.
mad
wow,
Sus.
that's crazy.
son?
Sus.
This nigga vented into this episode. Nah. This nigga
Sus.
That's crazy.
sus.
This nigga.
Nigga,
That, that hold up.
ah.
That's crazy. That's crazy, homie.
Sus.
I seen this nigga vent. I seen that Goku avatar vent.
I
Yo,
dead
stand in
ass
the light.
one. Some nigga caught me murdering somebody, right? And I was by the vent. I used the vent. For some reason, nigga didn't report it.
Listen,
Used the
they didn't want
vent,
to.
popped out at another spot, went back to the main console, hit emergency meeting, and they're like, yo, I seen Blue murder the guy, and he tried chasing me. And that's why I kind of panicked. That's why I didn't report it. But blah blah blah. Black and Orange seen me there, and he goes
Right.
like, yeah, they were with us. He was with us and everything. So yo, and I was the imposter the whole fucking time. It was hilarious.
Listen, it's just as bad as It's just oh, we play a different game mode. We play
Seek one.
hide and seek. No, we play hide and seek. So how hide and seek is excuse me is that you get a group maybe about 7 and plus, and one person, whoever's the imposter, lets everyone know that they're the imposter, right? And then the rules are the imposter must kill everyone. However, you guys gotta finish your task before he kills everyone. Here's the shit. Here's when it gets crazy. The imposter must hit comms, and no one can rebuild comms. And what comms does is shows everyone where their quests are, like where their little missions are. So all you have is pretty much, as a crew member, you're pretty much clueless. You got 5 seconds before he hits comms. So you got 5 seconds to look at the map, see where your shit is, and you just book it. Cause he can't
Oh,
kill you in the first 10. He can't kill you in the first 10
First,
seconds.
yeah.
So
Man,
you
what I
gotta haul ass and dip from him. And
Now
he's
one
going on a
time,
killing spree.
now
shit, that sounds fun.
the
Nah,
funniest
it
shit is
is. I'm
that
not gonna lie. When we play it, it be like all you see is because the killer gotta let them know, everyone know that he's the killer. Yo, Red, I'm the killer. We're doing this. Like when I'm the killer, I'll be like, yeah, I'm the killer. You got 10 seconds. I already hit comms. I instantly load in. I'm hitting comms. I'm not giving nobody no fucking seconds to look at their shit. And like
halfway through the game, niggas are like, "Where the fuck is the quest? Hurry up! All the ghosts, look around! Hurry up!" And then you try to break ankles in the hallway because niggas trying to bob you as the killer. Nah. Oh yeah.
That
Also,
shit's
the
hilarious.
killer
Oh,
kill
nah.
range is short. We got shortness on the killer kill range, so you got to be literally up on them to kill them. And our vision, we got no vision. We got the lowest vision possible. You guys got the highest vision, cause you guys get to see the map better
Everything,
to
yeah.
run. Yeah. Versus me, where I would have like literally a speck of fucking vision.
Oh no, you want to make people upset? Make a room and put 3 imposters. What?
Oh, I did
No,
that. I did that
I'm like,
before
no, two
with
imposters. I'm nah, fuck that. No, it's my room. It's 3 or nothing. Let's do
what I
this.
what I did some fucking 5 head shit. I went in, so we all loading up. I was like, yo, everybody, we should just stay together and do objectives one by one. And niggas was like, that's gonna take long. I said also niggas won't die. So the game's going on, a nigga dies. So we like, yo, what happened? Nigga was like, yo, he in the med bay. This whole time I'm the killer. Just saying. So niggas niggas is like, oh, somebody died in the med bay. So I go to kill my friend and somebody saw me. So the same nigga who saw the first body saw the second body. So the same dude is like, yo, I saw him do it. And niggas was, and I'm like, yo, look, I know how it looks, but it's not me. So the nigga was like, yo, how come you always there when a body dies? I'm like, yeah, that's mad sus. How come he's always around? The nigga's like, yo, you're not about to do this right now. I'm like, yo, I'm just saying, why are you always there when there's a dead body? So
You
all
got
you
something
see is
to say.
everybody
You
voting,
opened it.
and the nigga's like, yo, y'all can't be serious right now. And I'm like, look, I'm just saying, bro. We voted that nigga off. Of course, he wasn't the imposter. So I literally kept doing that until it was the last person. And the last person was like, it can't be me. And I was like, it definitely can't be me. I've been going around helping with objectives and everything. So the last person gets booted off, and all you just see is I win. And niggas is like, you just see mad people quit the lobby. Mad people. I'm just like, damn, man, come on. I was having fun. Niggas want to quit. This is why I don't like being a killer. I'm dirty. I don't play fair. Like I was playing with one of my friends. I was like, all right, let's stay together. So my other friend went the other way. As soon as me and that nigga went in a different hallway, killed him. Stood
Yo,
over there, stood over his body because niggas kept walking by. And then as soon as everybody went, disappeared. Just left. Just walked away from that shit. That game is too
yeah,
funny.
No, that game is crazy. I like one group I play with. We don't play by the rules, and I have another group that we play by the rules, and it's like, yo, that shit is like, no, like I see why they tell you, oh, don't you have to have your mics muted, cause like I'll be like, yo, move away from me. I don't trust you. What are you doing? Nah, you mad sus. Don't be too close to me. Leave me alone. I'm being a good noodle over here.
Nah, I seen a YouTuber. They a group of people felt like they knew who the killer was, but they didn't vote him out. They just wanted to make sure. So they all stacked on each other, right? And the killer saw the guy and ran up to him and killed him. But if you all stack on each other, literally, it would just kill one person. So when he killed them, everyone just spread out. It was like, nigga.
Oh
They
no, big.
reported the body and just instantly got him
yo,
kicked
that's what
out.
happened to RDC World. When RDC World was playing Among Us, like Matt, all them niggas was in the smaller map, so they all had to go down. As soon as it happened, slice. What the fuck, yo?
Facts. They all just pull up. They're like, yeah,
He
we
be
saw
alright.
you, nigga. You ain't safe. You like, damn.
Yo, nah.
Nah,
I just downloaded that for the. I just downloaded
it's
that. I want to do a live stream of that shit.
it's
Nah,
just
I'm not gonna
the
lie. It's
servers.
better. It's
It's
better
the
on PC.
servers be sometimes, but that game is
Huh?
fun.
Yeah, no. That's the thing. So this
You could
game
cross. You
originally
could do
came out.
PC.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know that. But
No,
the
no. I'm
game came out
asking.
in
Can you?
2000. Yeah, PC and phone can cross. So the game came out in 2018, and they were already in the works of making Among Us 2. However,
They
they
canceled.
cancel
just
them.
now said that they're canceling Among Us 2 and taking all the new maps that they were adding in and all the new modes and adding it into Among Us 1. They're gonna do
That
one big ass update. Rather than
but I
because
like
they
that
said
though.
they didn't want to split their community up between Among Us 1 and 2. They're
That
just
makes
gonna
sense.
do one big
I
ass
feel that
update.
though. I feel that though. I feel that. I respect
They
that.
canceled the whole fucking production. I
Well,
was
it's
like,
not even
damn.
canceling the. It's not canceling the production. It's literally
So it's
They
like,
taking
upgraded.
last. We're taking Among Us 2 and just putting it in one.
it's
Yeah,
like they
That's
didn't.
all they're.
It was like, oh shit, this game is popping. Why
yeah,
make
that's what
another?
happened. Yeah, that's literally it. Cause it literally they said that how it was like a few YouTubers that got the game because it was on sale for Steam for like $1, and from there, because the original price is only $5, and from there it blew up like hotcakes. And the
It's
game
between.
came out 2
It's
years ago, 3
it's
years.
between that and the fact is that people thought it's like Among Us and these people was comparing it to Fall Guys as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
that
crazy.
game. Nah, that game is like. I was playing Fall Guys now. Like, there's too many people that's really good at the game, so I was like, oh man, you can't pull your
That's
dumb
just
shit no
hilarious.
more.
Yeah,
That's
nah,
the
I still
thing.
do.
In Among Us, you
No, I'm talking
got
about
just
Fall
those.
Guys.
It's yeah. The same thing is just almost the same in Among Us. You got people who are like go hards. Like, let's
Yeah.
say you vent it in medbay, right? And I don't know if people realize that, but when you vent in medbay, your character always looking left, right? And I was watching
Right.
this video with Alpha, and Alpha was like, "Yo, he's an imposter." It was like literally Alpha was watching the cameras. The nigga came out the room left, and he instantly smashed that fucking. He ran to the table and smashed the emergency. He was like, "Roll him out." He's like, "He's the imposter." They were like, "Why?" He's like, "I'm telling you, he's the imposter. Trust my word." Everybody voted him out. He was the imposter. Just because like when you come out of medbay, especially after you vent there, your character is looking left. You can make it look right, but people don't ever do that. They just keep going. So it's like shit, like little that, like little things like that. There are go hards. It's just that most people play with friends rather than running into like
Yeah,
these
nah.
go hard people.
I mean,
Actual people.
it's a
It's
game.
not. That's like that. It's like the same thing with Fall Guys. I'm like, it's meant to be a fun game. Stop trying so hard.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Fall Guy got way too
like
competitive.
people
It's like
Among Us. Like, I jump on a server and it's like, oh man, game's done. I'm like, I was an imposter. Like, you win. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I just jumped in. I'm like,
yeah,
look at that.
nah.
This is like,
It,
that's serious.
don't get me wrong. Like Among Us is super fun because so many people are bringing up so many new modes that they're coming up with. Hide and seek. I heard of tag. Heard of wild shit like different game modes, and people just making it up on the go. So it's like, yeah,
That's what's up though. Niggas is smart.
yeah, and they're making Among Us way more money for a game that's only $5. And Among Us just now came out with their Halloween costumes.
Yeah.
I come through. I wear my purple. I get my purple character with the chef hat.
Oh nah, you already know, boy. I'm always about to change my avatar right now, boy. Shit, I come through with the white. Oh shit, I haven't took a picture. That's weird. I can't stand.
Creep.
Nah, but I come through with the all white. I'm always wearing the all white.
Why you wearing all white? What's wrong with black?
I was wearing all black for a while, and I just switched to
Ah,
white. I
you
don't
mad
like the other
coonish.
colors. I just don't like the
So
other
mad
colors.
coonish.
Shut
You
your
know,
ass up.
what rhymes with coon? Sus.
Sus ass. This
Terrible.
guy.
Nah, but I want to do a live stream. I want to do a live stream in general of Among Us.
I mean, might as well.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. What's niggas doing right now though?
I'm on
Yeah,
Among Us right now.
once this is over, I'm probably just going to get some sleep. It's been a long day.
Yeah. I might, like I said, I'm gonna try to do this a late trial quest because I haven't been trying to do it. So I can
Oh
fight.
yeah, so where you at right now? Because I just gotta beat Alatron one more time, and then I'm at Fatalis.
How many times you have to fight him before Vitalis?
Well, I know I'm pretty sure that you have to do the
The
Twilight
social
mission.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. to unlock the story version of Fatalis. And then after you repel the story version, then I think you get the event version. It's like the same thing with Alatrian. The same
I don't
thing.
know. Like I said, I did the quest. It's just like I've been doing other stuff because I've been trying to get some like spirit vein gems. Cause I'm trying to max out my armor. Then I gotta just make
Nah,
like some armors for my charge blade.
I mean, do that. Trust me. This character hit. Oh my god,
I
Fatalis
know. I
hits.
know Fatalis. This is not my first run at Fatalis. Like
Oh,
I'm like
it's
not in this
just
one. I haven't fought him in this one, but I faced Fatalis in older games. I
what
already
I,
beat Kunetsu.
what I'm just trying to tell people is, look, stack as much fire resist as you can. You stack that, you're good.
Yeah, because
You it'll help stack defense and fire resist, and that's it. I think he's weak to dragon, so Alatrian's weapons are like the best dragon weapons. So
oh
All
yeah.
right. It looks like this conversation is going away from the podcast.
sorry about
Um,
that.
Sorry.
but nah, if
Apologize.
any, nah. I mean, we already talked about a lot of shit. It's like 2 hour podcast. So, any of y'all want to say something before we cut it off for tonight?
I'll
Shut up.
see you here at the next podcast.
You ain't black if you don't vote for Biden.
Yeah,
And
we're ending this.
I'm just
I'm out.
saying.
like I said, Shao Tucker. If I could transmute my thought, I could transmute America. Shao Tucker 2020.
Yeah, we're fucked.